Hello, I am Shay, and you're watching bornagainnerd. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to be back. Still working through this computer stuff that I'm going through, and I'm stuck using these crappy webcams. That's all I have. I've tried using my phone, and transferring videos over to my phone to the computer takes days. I just don't have the technology that some of these higher end YouTubers have. I don't have it. So maybe one of these days I'll get an upgrade by a gracious donor. I don't know. So if you're here today, you want to know more about this. This is gaining some really, it's gaining up some steam. It's getting really popular. I've had mine for some time now, and the only reason why I haven't reviewed it is because mine shipped without a games card. So I paid for a 32 gigabyte card that was supposed to come with it, but it got seized. So when I finally got my unit, which took about 4 weeks, I had no games. And it was still kind of new at the time. I had to, kind of play catch up and learn how to add games to it. And that took some time. And I did manage to get some games on it on my own. They just didn't run very well. Friends that know what they're doing, and I got help. So thanks to John Wagner over at Wagner Tech Talks. I owe you, buddy. I do, for helping me get this thing set up. I really appreciate it. So now, without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at this handheld. Okay, so here we go. Here's a comparison size of a Oop, I got this showing off. I don't want that showing. A Game Boy or this thing. Like, what is the size difference? Because that's one of the things that I think is surprising. Is that the size of it is actually bigger than you think. It looks small in the pictures, but it's actually like a real size of a Game Boy. So here's kind of a comparison. Again, I'm using a really crappy webcam, so I apologize, guys, if this isn't like 4D. 4K, 4L, I don't know. It is what it is. It's the best I can do for now. So, yeah, this thing the Game Boy actually weighs more when it has batteries in it, so this thing is not too heavy. So I chose the wood grain finish. Now, it's really good high plastic, textured plastic. It's not real wood. So don't buy this thinking it's real wood. It's not. It's a real high quality type of plastic. I don't know how else to describe it. It's probably up there with a similar plastic that Game Boy uses. It feels kind of like that to me. So what do we got? I know that's a little bit blurry on the end. Sorry guys, but so I played mine last night, and I'm charging it for a moment here before I turn it on. So here, let's take a look around. So we have, the thumbstick. It does push down, so that's considered, I think, left 3 or something like that, or R3. I don't know exactly what they call this one, but it does go down, and you will need that for future reference. So remember that. The D-pad is really nice. It's kind of mushy, kind of, there we go. I'm getting in focus now. Kind of like, really, I don't know, it's kind of nice. It's very similar to, I would say similar to a Game Boy. Very, very similar to a Game Boy feel. The buttons are nice. They have nice back push. And it's kind of similar, except these are a little bit more rattly. You can tell. These are pretty much more solid. They're not... Try to see if we can get that to focus again. This camera is a little bit more of a pain to use. Let's take a look at the back here. This is what the most interesting part of this is that there's 4 shoulder buttons back here, as you can tell, and when you're holding it, you can actually feel it, and it's rather nice. So there you go. Here's the 2 slots. This one's for games. That was the card that was missing for me. And then this is the OS, which is MLX 3.9 current. This is a reset button. There's your power button right there. Down here you have your charge port, which is on this side. On the left side is your charge port. Mine is giving me a little trouble. I don't know what's up. It doesn't like this cord. It's not going in all the way, so I don't know what's going on. There's a headphone jack here, and then this is for data transfer, so I don't really use that one. Nice little grill here for the speaker. It does get kind of loud. There's nothing really on top here. And then there's your volume stuff right here on the sides, up and down, which is nice because a lot of these units don't have that active whatever. So I charged it for a little bit, so I'll have a little bit of gameplay to show you guys. It does play DS, but it's a little hit and miss with DS. It has some other things to MAME, Wonder Swan. I mean, you guys can see, right? This is a very basic splash page. Nintendo and Game Boy, yeah, all that classic stuff. So N64 is a hit miss, just like the rest of the rock chip devices. Some work, some don't. Yeah, same with Dreamcast and PSP. So if you're looking for something that's gonna play PSP and Dreamcast and N64, then this is gonna be a disappointment for you. See if we hear any sound glitches. Now this is running Drastic. Drastic is a separate part of it's an emulator. It's a standalone emulator, so it's not gonna run off RetroArch. RetroArch or Arch. I don't know how to pronounce it. I call it Arch, or Arch. One of those. Okay, so here we go. So the D-pad, if you want to play DS games, this is kind of a tutorial. So we have the stylus, right? If you've never had a DS is usually had 2 screens. I wasn't gone too long. Here's the DS. Now DS's have 2 screens, right? So when you're playing Mario Kart, it's gonna show both screens. And you have a stylus. This is the stylus. So, okay, so now you have that basic understanding of a DS. If you don't own a DS, they're cheap now. I would highly recommend picking one up right now, because they're cheap. They're cheap and the games are cheap. And they're fun. They're fun to play. As you can tell, it doesn't run too great. It's choppy. And really honestly, I think it's the firmware. Because I can play DS games. Whoops, wrong button. I can play DS games on my Odroid Go without really any issues, so I don't know why this one is goofing, except for the fact that it's just not optimized. So you might be able to play around with some settings and get it working better. To get out of this emulator, it's kind of weird. You have to hold down this button and you click down, and then you get the Drastic menu. And the Drastic menu doesn't work like you think it should. So I want to exit, so I'm going to go all the way down to the very bottom there. So I'm trying to, okay, there we go. Now I got it to quit Drastic, so I'm just going to hit the B button, get out of there. The reason is just it doesn't play right. It doesn't play very well, unfortunately. There's things you can do to optimize each emulator to run a little bit better. So with the DS, I'm sure you can go into Drastic and configure some settings, get it to run better, but it's that menu pad that it just messes up. I'm not really sure how to fix that. Oh, jeez. I didn't even get a hit. I seriously didn't even get a hit in there. I don't even know what button does what. Okay, what is this? Punch? Okay, that's punch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, I need that button. Are you serious? Crap. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Damn. What is fighting games have to be so freaking hard? Can't even get a hit in. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a little bit. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. made you mad? Why are you fighting me? There's a lot to talk about with this unit, and it is going to take a little bit more than just one short video. So I'm right now, I'm just doing my first impressions video, and then I'll probably add in additional games and probably update the firmware when they come available to show them off. Okay, because it's really easy to update this thing when the OS system is right out and right ready for you to be able to do so. I don't even know if I heard of this game. Some of them I haven't even heard of. That's one of the things I like when I get some of these units in and whatnot. There's just games that I'd never even heard of. Let's see if this is any good. Oh, I ran right into that freaking blob or whatever it is. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I don't play shooters. Okay, I'm done. So again, down, and then close contact, hit this outer button. Alright, so now that you got to see a little bit of Mario play, let's move on so this video doesn't get too long. I'm still trying to get to the 1,000 subs so I can go a little bit further on my videos, but unfortunately I'm still not quite there. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click on the bell, because I am pretty random whenever I post a video. So it's probably best that you stay up to date, because I sometimes decide to do a video whenever, and I don't want you to miss out. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last leg of this video for now, until I learn a little bit more about this device and get a little bit more optimized. Right now I'm running PSP. I skipped PlayStation because it will play pretty much all PlayStation games. Yeah, so if you want to see more footage on PlayStation, SEGA, Genesis, and Nintendo, and some other things that I didn't cover on this video, let me know in the comments below, and I can do a second follow-up video for this unit. So yeah, it's got some copywritten music material on here, so I'm just gonna kind of talk over it, so that I don't trigger any copyright things on there because of the music. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Now, if you want to see more stuff, I will be doing some updates, some file updates with this unit and device. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have fun with this game. I have quite a few things I want to show off, guys. Still, I know I keep saying that every time I do a video. I've got more, I've got more, I've got more, I've got more. I'm trying to get the camera to focus on it. It looks really, really good in person, so the camera doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. But I really do like this device, and I do highly recommend picking this up. If you don't have something like this already in your collection and you like this form factor, I highly recommend getting it. It is going to be a little pricey though. I think they're going for $120 now. But yeah, I mean, if you're able to, if you're thinking about it on the fence, I do highly recommend checking out a few other videos on this device. Like, not everything's going to run full speed. Like right now I'm dropping down quite a bit. Alright, I rambled too much, so that's it. Thanks, and I'm out of here.